unexpected, some sort of major ending where you weren't sure what was going to happen, or you didn't have a lot of time, but it's like it was leading you to this like emotional fulfillment, or like towards like this spiritually led connection where someone steps in to like help you in some way, like help give you something or get you somewhere, help you to open up. It's like, hi there. So, on the bottom of the deck, we have the World and the Tower. So, ending cycles, going through really unexpected changes. I'm hearing like major unexpected endings. I'm hearing karmic justice. Wow, very powerful. I feel like the viewer here is getting like really positive karma. You could be like moving, relocating. You're getting some sort of blessing in your life at this time, going through some sort of major shift or transformation. It's like you had to go through something really scary and chaotic and unexpected, some sort of major ending where you weren't sure what was going to happen, or you didn't have a lot of time, but it's like it was leading you to this like emotional fulfillment, or like towards like this spiritually led connection where someone steps in to like help you in some way, like help give you something or get you somewhere, help you to open up. It's like your karma, like getting some sort of balance or justice, or having someone like help you with something. But it's like when it first came, it could have been really scary and unexpected, and like you didn't know exactly how it was going to go or what was going to come of this. So the other person is showing up as the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So the other person is definitely having a lot of clarity at this time. They could be removing themselves or cutting people out of their life in order to like start over, um, removing themselves from certain environments in order to start over, like start from the bottom due to like clarity that they have gotten recently. They could have also be going through like a tower moment or some sort of unexpected ending, like falling away from something, removing themselves from something, starting something new, starting a new career, starting a new study, getting new friends, a new area in their life, like investing in something new. With you, the viewer, you're showing up as the Emperor. So you could be someone who's like craving stability, craving like being grounded. Even though there's a lot of chaos happening around you and you're going through a lot of upheaval, a lot of major changes, it's like you have remained really solid energetically. You've remained like really firm in your choices and decisions. Or it's like your energy on the inside has been really stable. Like you haven't gotten really like chaotic and swept up in what's going on. It's like you've grown a lot spiritually. So you're able to handle, navigate, tackle like unexpected changes and just things happening with ease and trust, knowing that spirit has your back and is carrying you like into the next cycle. It's like, you know, with every ending comes a new beginning. So you're not scared of starting over. And your person seems like the other person showing up in this reading seems like they're going through the exact same thing. You're both kind of on this journey. So, like, since you're both going through the same thing, you could both be in this place where It's like you can't do things all on your own anymore, or like you're just having to kind of adjust yourself to the changes happening around you and find a way to work with it. So a part of that could be like putting your ego to the side and accepting help. So since you're both going through the same thing, it's like putting your egos to the side and allowing each other to help each other. Um, yeah, this is like a new and different thing for both of you. So you're both going into this new cycle. So you could be being led together purposefully in order to help each other. So you're both going through something where you're being forced to surrender and you don't have any control over like how something is happening, or maybe don't have like the resources to handle everything all on your own, and then vice versa with them. And so it's like you both need to come together to like build together. But spirit has brought both of you into a place where you have like no choice but to accept help in some way at this time in your lives. And so then once you meet each other, it's like you're both going to be forced to put your ego to the side and work together, let each other help each other. And then you'll quickly see there's like nothing to worry about. It's like neither of you is going to have this like judgmental energy for where you're at this time. It's like this understanding of like there's some things, there's some external factors or forces that happen that we don't have like full control over, and we can only do the best that we can do. So they're not going to have the same harsh or critical judgment as like you may have experienced with other people in the past. You could have learned at some point that you need to be like fully independent and take care of yourself and just like handle everything on your own and just like be a rock. But now you're kind of learning like being able to release and be vulnerable, let someone in, let someone help you. Like that's okay. That doesn't make you weak. Um, but it's like a struggle to like put this to the side and be able to come together in this way. So maybe you wouldn't have, it's like neither one of you would have ever like been vulnerable enough to the other, maybe had you not be in the position that you're in currently, to where you're like forced to open up and like be honest and ask the other for help. um, so spirit could have purposely put you in a certain position in your life or created some sort of chaos in your life in order to force you to accept this person in your life in a way that you wouldn't have in the past, and then vice versa. It's like you're just learning how to have a relationship like this where you can actually like trust the other person, to like help you and support you and not like use your struggles against you to hurt you. So we have the Hanged Man and the Page of Wands and their energy towards you. With your energy towards them, we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel as though you're like rushing towards them at this time. It's like you are not hesitating. Like you would really like to move forward with this person. It could be a lot easier for you to kind of put your ego to the side. And so you could have kind of recognized that if you want to connect or have forward progress, that you have to take like more of an initiative. But spirit could have been like leading you to do this, or kind of putting this on your heart to be like, it's like you know how to like move things forward. um, with the other person, it's like they feel a little bit out of their league with you and they don't exactly know how to approach you. So they are comfortable like sitting back and waiting for you to come to them, or for you to kind of show them that you're interested in them in the same way. They don't necessarily know how to like come forward and show you that they're interested. They feel out of their league, or they feel like this is kind of out of their like experience, or they feel like you're in like another category, or they don't really know what they're doing. They're like just figuring this out. They feel like immature, and they could feel like embarrassed about this, and so it's like it's easier for them to just like surrender with how things are, whereas like with you, um there's something about you to where you just like really don't want to let it go at this time. Like you feel very driven. Again, spirit could be like putting it on your heart to like come forward and offer some sort of communication or some sort of clarity, or just open up a doorway to get things moving. But you feel like pressed to take action like right now, like right at this time. Like you feel like there's some sort of window, and like this is the time that you need to move forward and act in order to get things going in like a positive direction, or to like get something new started after an uncomfortable ending. So in the past, we had the Three of Swords. So this makes sense. I definitely feel like you've had to go through something really painful or hurtful in this situation. But whatever that was, it's like the thing that led you to being where you are now, to be able to connect with someone new. So you may have to kind of like stand your ground against whatever like hurt you in the past, could be like still lingering around and like trying to test you, or still trying to pull you into this energy. So you may need to be like very defensive. Um, but it's like the more that something from the past that hurt you like tries to test you or trigger you, it's like the more that you feel motivated to like take the initiative to move forward towards a new cycle for yourself. So yeah, you could be going through just like a lot of uncomfortable things at this time, and it's like meant to push you into this new cycle. And in the future energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm seeing like you have the potential to connect with like a knight in shining armor type. Like again, what I was getting in the beginning, like someone who's going to come in and offer support and help and invest in you. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like a very slow moving energy. So this person's going to take their time um, to move towards you. Like it may not, with you, like you're kind of like rushing in and like wanting things to happen like all at once, but it may take a little bit longer for this other person to like come around and offer you something. So if there's like a little bit of a delay, then don't get discouraged or think that like they don't like you, or that you got the wrong message, or that you're not going to be able to move forward or start a new cycle or overcome something. It's just there could be like a timing thing, or it's like it could take them a little bit of time to work up the courage or kind of figure out how to open up, how to like give themselves to you. It may not come naturally to them, because again, they feel as though you're like out of their league, or you're on another level to them. Like a part of them feels like they don't even know what they're doing, like dealing with someone like you, or yeah, they could be very like attracted to you, very drawn towards you. But it could kind of intimidate them and like trigger some of their insecurities as well. So yeah, again, it may take a while for them to come around to offer something solid and practical. So it's just like being really patient at this time. So we have Radiant Goddess. So it's like you give off a more powerful energy than you realize, and this could be very captivating and also intimidating at the same time. But Spirit's saying you don't have to make any apologies for that. It's just having that awareness that that could be a part of what's going on. We also have this card and then this card. So it's like 2 cards about being able to remove yourself from one thing to jump into something new on the bottom of the deck. So it's like time to evolve, right? We also have sunshine, optimistic, and olive branch on the bottom. And then underneath we have the messing with fire. So definitely there's like some people that you want to like protect yourself from at this time. So whatever has really hurt you in the past is like you want to continue to protect yourself from allowing this to kind of like come back in. So that's kind of what's going on in the present time. But Spirit wants to remind you that you are much more powerful than you realize. Like you are a force to be reckoned with. So don't underestimate your power, but definitely if you feel as though Spirit's putting it on your heart to like take the initiative in a situation, be optimistic about the potential outcome here. Move forward to set you free. Opportunity to move forward and set you free. So sometimes we have to be the one to take the initiative, but it's not like we're doing all the work or all the action. It's just like setting things in motion or kind of like getting things going and putting the ball in the other court so then the other person can choose to like move forward and create an opportunity out of it. But you have to have the courage to kind of like let that happen. The Rose Garden, gratitude. Take time out to smell the roses and enjoy the goodness of nature. Honor each day by staying present and remembering gratitude turns everything into enough. Awakening, expansion. You've been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D vision. You're an old soul that is here to do many great things. You have come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with your higher self. There's no going back, so enjoy this new way of being by having acceptance and inner peace moving forward. Very beautiful energy. So I'm going to get one more oracle card for you guys. We have reunion of souls and masculine energy. There is a school of thought that says before our souls come to earth, we make contracts or agreements with other souls. At one point in time, we appear in each other's lives to assist those involved in learning a lesson, being a catalyst for a needed change, or to share in profound joy. When a person comes into your life to teach you a lesson, no matter the human form, no matter the human experience, this agreement is based in love. The human experience may have been painful and extremely challenging. Acknowledge the depth of love needed for this contract to take place and then let them go. The experience may have been profoundly moving, but ended abruptly and without reason. Again, be grateful and move on. Cherish the lessons and move forward in your life the way it was meant to. Alternately, this card signifies a profound soulmate relationship, whether it's between friends, lovers, parents, or children. So there's certain people that you have like more karmic soul contracts with, that you learn lessons with, and then there's other people that you connect to kind of heal these things and come together in a more healthy way. So at this time, it's like you're releasing these karmic soulmates in order to call in your true soulmates that you are meant to heal with and move forward at this time. The sun, powerful, a life force without which nothing on this earth could survive. The masculine energy is one of action, doing, creating, forcing. In nature, it's balanced out with feminine energy. When we find ourselves embodying this energy, we get things done. We are thinking, logical beings. If we reside here too staunchly, we do not have any room for the opposite energy to come in. Being able to effortlessly flow from one to the other, masculine to feminine, is the pinnacle of being in the flow energetically. Sometimes in love relationships, the energy turns topsy-turvy and we end up residing in an energy that doesn't meet our highest need. This is hard to break out of due to the fear of, if I don't do it, it won't get done. Realize that two people make up a relationship, and in an evolved one, the relationship itself develops its own energetic balance, a perfect combination of yin and yang, masculine and feminine. If there's a void in one area, an imbalance will develop, as is the nature of things. Unconsciously, we will try to balance it out. Being aware is a perfect first step. Alternately, this card signifies an important man in your life. So, you are definitely finding balance with this energy within yourself and also calling in people who are going to help assist you and bring this balanced energy as well. So it's kind of like a multifold double message there. But I did hear like karmic justice in the beginning too. So lots of things balancing out for your highest good at this time. So we'll have an extended, taking a deeper look into new love coming towards you. Someone new you could be connecting with at this time with some messages from them. And if you'd like a more personal reading, you can use the link in my description. But I hope that you have a great day.